Well, at practice a couple of weeks ago, a couple of the fastest race cars that we actually had down here were Formula 500s, and one of the bright faces of Formula 500s is Levy, who has an amazing history in the sport of speedway racing. Now, if you know speedway at all, and you think you know the name Levy, there's a good reason for that, because your grandfather was one of the pioneers.
Absolutely, yeah. He used to race solos all through the 30s, 40s, 50s, and up until the 60s, and he was 50 when he stopped, so...
Wow. You must be so proud of your heritage in this sport.
Absolutely. No, it's great to come from a legacy and a well-respected legacy of races.
Now, two wheels is not something that you're scared of, and your brother certainly embraces that as well. So not only 2 and 3 and 4 wheels, you ride sidecars, you ride solos, you ride anything you can get, you basically drive or ride.
Anything. Go-karts, everything. Anything that's got a motor in it, we're doing it.
So was that something that came from your dad? Like, what is your dad's history? Did he race too?
Yeah, Dad raced 500, so we started off racing, following him around, racing Formula 500s until Mitch and I, my brother, started racing ourselves, and then he's now crew chief.
Yeah, and he spends a fair bit of time on 2 wheels as well.
Absolutely. Yep. No, we're all committed to absolutely everything we do. So.
What is it about Formula 500s, Del? Why are you in that class?
I don't think there's a better division.
Okay.
It's fast, it's fun, everyone's friendly, and yeah, look, it's good fun.
Were you happy with your hot laps here the other night?
Very happy. I've got a really strong motor this season, so it's something I'm really looking forward to. I had a few tweaks on the setup, but everything's come together really well.
Now, you've been around this sport a long time, and you've seen this speedway in many different forms. I doubt you've seen it more exciting than it is right now.
I'm actually really excited. This is the first season that I've started off with this much energy and this much excitement for what's going to happen.
Now, tell me about your career this year. Like, what's your schedule? How often will you race? You're here with us on November 1?
Yeah, here on November 1, and then I've got 15 shows planned all over New South Wales, so all the way up from Gunnedah, Gilgandra, all the way down the south coast to Nowra.
Very competitive class.
Very competitive.
Will you go down south to race with any of the Victorians?
Budget pending.
Mm-hmm.
I will try my hardest, but I'm not sure if we'll get there.
Now, I was looking down at your car before. You've obviously got Atlantic Performance Oils on board, but there's a lot of room for more sponsors.
A lot of room for more sponsors. I have to say thank you to Atlantic, my first ever sponsor, and they've come across, and it's a massive help for this season.
Now, during the day, what job do you do?
I work in the mortgage and finance industry. I'm a business relationship officer, which just looks after marketing and events, as well as small business development roles.
Busy, busy?
Very busy.
Now, a couple more weeks to race with us. Will you race before then anywhere else?
No. I'm off until November 1st.
Excellent. How much of your granddad's racing is there any much video clips and sort of much YouTube at all?
It was a long time before a lot of this became popular. Every week we're finding something, so thank you to Facebook for it's an incredible tool finding all this. So the family loves it when we find new footage and new photos that we haven't seen.
So good to have the Levy family still involved in the sport after such a long time, when Lionel was one of the pioneers of speedway racing. Del, great to have you on our program. The car looks fabulous. Dad looks pretty proud. Good luck on November 1.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Good luck. She's a great little racer, that is for sure.